What's up with it? What is going on, fam? Welcome back. Hope you guys are having the best day ever. My Uber is going to be outside in just a couple minutes. I'm about to hop on a flight back to New York. I'm super excited, but I'm staying true to my commitments and making sure that we deliver you guys some value. So nothing scripted today. We're just going to get right into it. TikTok, IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Let's freaking get it. So without further ado, right into today's podcast episode in 3, 2, and 1. What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your favorite motherfucking coach, Coach Sal. Let's get it. In today's episode, we're talking about the longer you wait, the harder it gets. And when I say that, I'm talking about procrastination specifically. You know, I see there's a lot of people that I come in contact with frequently who continuously put things off, wait for the right time. And the reality of the situation is that there never is a right time. Now, this episode is going to be extremely short, straight to the point, and a little bit of tough love. Now, I don't have anything scripted today. Normally, I like to prepare a little bit, but like I said before I hopped on, I am about to hop on a flight right now back to New York to go see my family for Thanksgiving. And my Uber is going to be here in like 2 minutes. So right to the point. Now, the longer you wait, the harder it gets. And I want you guys to think about that for a second. Now, oftentimes, procrastination is the enemy of execution. You know exactly what we need to do, but we put it off. Why? And that's an interesting concept that I wanted to break down. Now, to give you some more insight on that, I, in the past, have been that guy to continuously make excuses and point the finger and blame other things as to why I wasn't where I wanted to be. I'll start next week. It's not the right time. After the holidays, right? We have Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, right? And truthfully, I want you guys to understand the longer that you wait, the harder it's going to be to get started on your goals. And it took me a long time to get okay with being in the trenches and letting it be fucking messy. Let it be fucking messy. And I say that all the time on this podcast, but like, man, I've really gotten to a place the last few years where I feel like I'm actually allowing that to happen. And what I mean by that is, well, if I said I was going to go to the gym at this time and it doesn't happen, I'm not beating myself up over it. And I think often what I see over and over again is people continuously thinking that it needs to look a certain way. And I'm here to tell you that when it comes to succeeding in fitness and in life, it really comes down to making adjustments on the fly. And regardless of what happens in your life, finding a way to fucking make it happen. So if you take nothing else from this episode, take that. Find a way to make it happen. And I talk about, excuse me, I talk a lot about that in my client program as well. We actually had an hour-long coaching call this morning, and we were going into extensive detail about a number of things. So if you're on my team and you're listening to this, you know that training was fucking fire. But simply put, we're always focused on that, just needle movers every single day. And I want you guys to always have that question at the front of your mind. Well, what could I do today that's going to get me closer to my goals? And when you logically think about that for a second, the title of this episode is The Longer You Wait, the Harder It Gets. Because think about it. Well, when is the right time? Is putting it off going to get it any closer? And like, let's sit in that for a moment. Well, what is actually going to be that different between starting right now and starting in a few weeks or after the holidays? Realistically, think about that for a second. What is going to change from now until after the holidays that is miraculously going to make you feel different with starting on your fitness goals or prioritizing your health? There really is no difference whatsoever. There isn't. Think about that for a second. We're literally procrastinating on ourselves and our goals for this time period that will be no different. Well, Sal, I want to enjoy the holidays. Well, the reason you're not able to enjoy the holidays and still see progress because you have a broken mindset. So that's the question for today's episode, and what we're trying to solve is, well, how can we get past that? How can we work on that? And it literally just comes down to having a conversation, being self-aware, and just staying present in the moment and being conscious of the decisions that you're making every single day. So guys, I really just want to hammer this home. Like I said, this is going to be short and sweet. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to get. There's never going to be a perfect time to start anything, regardless of if it's fitness or a business. It doesn't matter what it is. There's never going to be a perfect time to start. So the longer that you keep putting it off, the harder those decisions are going to be. And I think in order for it to become easier, you have to get started right now. Putting it off is not going to make it easier. And you're aware of that. So then It's let's work through this together to make sure that you're making progress every single week. And oftentimes it's just your perspective on it that needs a little work. So guys, that is it. That is all. Thank you for listening. Please make sure that you go and take one piece of this information and apply it into your life today. Don't keep putting it off. You got the shit. I believe in you. Peace, love, and protein, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, I got to bounce. This guy's probably outside. I did it. I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. I'm not thrilled about it. It was literally 5 minutes, but whatever. I did it and made it happen. Said I was going to do it. That's what it fucking is. Appreciate you guys. Have the best day ever. Talk to you on the flippity flip. Peace.